Hello, I'm Sheila with The Grateful Goddess, and if you've been on my list for a while now, you know that each month I bring you a woman who is living her most inspired and joyful life. I call it the Goddess of the Month. And just recently I realized it's been 5 years that I've been doing the Goddess of the Month series with real women. Prior to that it was mythical goddesses and how to bring out those goddess qualities from within you. But 5 years of real women. And that was really inspire you that other people are living their dream and it's possible for you as well. So as I recognized that it was 5 years and that it's also my birthday, I realized, perhaps it's time for me to be the Goddess of the Month. After all, I'm living my most joyful and rewarding and authentic life as well. So here it is, the Goddess of the Month series. In another video, I talk a little bit more about what I do, and in this video, I want to give you more why I do what I do. So I coach women in living their most authentic, rewarding, and joyful life. And in order to do that, I had to sort of define what I consider a joyful life. And I say that it's optimal health, financial well-being, peace of mind, living in a state of gratitude, having strong social connections, and living out your life purpose. In my particular story, I was 20 plus years in ad agencies, and I will tell you that I absolutely loved it for 15. But those last 5 years, somehow so many things had changed and it was no longer feeding my soul, and it was actually sucking the life out of my soul. And yet at the time I was a single mom, 2 teenagers, and I didn't really feel that I had a choice. I felt trapped in my situation. I was definitely playing the victim role, that this is all I was really trained and capable of doing, and that because of this and that, those were my choices. Which of course is never the case. It's never true. At first didn't even realize that I was unhappy, but I soon came to realize I was not only unhappy, I was really depressed. And I was not a person that had really experienced depression before, but I was just no longer living the life that I wanted to live at all in any area or aspect, really. And so it was really a cornerstone. It was really the contrast that I needed to get me to take action to change my life. So the best way that I thought I could change at that time was to develop a side business, something that would give me a creative outlet. And then I had the very good fortune of being laid off, and I recognized it as good fortune. I knew that this was the universe's way of pushing me along, because I wasn't going to leave the job that was sucking the soul right out of me because I needed the money, or so I thought. So anyway, it was that whole process. Now I will say that it was a long and windy road to get to where I needed to be, to where I am now, living in my joyful life, living my life purpose. But I will tell you that the universe will always correct. All you need to do is keep taking steps in the direction of your dreams, and the universe will help guide you to what it is you really need. So that's the life purpose piece. The optimal health. This really became so apparent to me when all of a sudden my mother was diagnosed with cancer and other family members were having really serious conditions, and I recognized that I thought that if I ate right and exercised, that's all I really needed for optimal health. And there's so much more. So it's when I really started investing and creating an optimally healthy lifestyle. So now I help other people with their healthy lifestyle. The financial well-being, a really crucial piece, and I've lived it. I know how difficult it is because it's all-consuming. When you are worried about how you're going to pay the bills, it's hard to be able to be present in any other area. And so, of course, being present is so crucial. Living in a state of gratitude is one of the most powerful transformational tools we have, and it's all about finding what we are grateful for in the moment. I recognized how much of my life I was living, recreating all of the angst of my past rather than living in the present moment. I'd rehash every mistake I ever made, and that does not move you forward. So it's really about living in the present, and the best way to do that is by finding your gratitude. 4 really strong social connections. I've had the good fortune of having strong social connections and girlfriends my whole life. But I also, in that process, recognized how many people didn't. And that's why the Grateful Goddess was created, is because women were feeling so isolated and alone and not getting the support that they needed. So now support, and I'm able to provide that for other people as well, because it's all about collaboration and uplifting one another so that we can be the very best that we can be. So those are the 5 components. I've lived and had many trials and tribulations in each area and have overcome them. And now I am totally lit up by being able to coach women in creating their most joyful life. So I will tell you, it's the greatest gift that I can give, and it's the greatest gift for myself as well, because that's the other thing. We cannot give if we're depleted. We have to nurture and provide what we need for ourselves in order to be of service to others. My words of wisdom to you is to keep following your dreams. Even if they only make sense to you and other people don't understand what it is you want to create and do in your life, but it makes sense to you, keep following your dreams. Find a good mentor or coach that can help you get there. I will tell you, it will save a lot of pain and it will happen a lot faster. Meditate. Meditation is so key to getting that divine messaging that's available to you, and it will keep you on the right path. And then just keep taking one step. It doesn't even matter if they're baby steps in the direction of your dreams. As long as you keep taking one step after another towards the dream that you're wanting to realize, it will come true. Believe it to be true for you, and it will happen. Keep taking that step. The universe will help redirect you if you get off course. And that is the other thing. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes will happen no matter what, but they're good lessons so that you know how to redirect to get what it is you most want to do. So those are my wisps of wisdom for you today. Much love. Mwah.